Yes mom, we received our full 6,000 rupees salary. We will send it to you soon. The boss says from behind, who are you talking to? The security guard girl says, I was talking to my mother. The boss says, after talking to your mom, when I call you, come inside. The girl says, yes sir. The boss goes, and after a while the manager comes and says, yes sir, you called me? The boss says, all the office work is going well? The manager says, yes sir, everything is fine. The boss says, everyone must be getting their full salary? The manager says, yes of course, everyone is getting their full salary. The boss says, even the security guard? The manager says, yes sir, I already gave her salary. The boss calls the security guard. The manager says, sir, why are you calling her? Whatever the problem is, talk to me. After a while the security guard girl comes. The manager says, sir, I gave it. The security guard says, yes sir, you called me? The boss says, did you get your salary? The girl says, yes I got it. The boss says, how much did you get? The manager says, sir, she received her full salary. The manager says to the girl, you leave. Why did you come here? The girl starts leaving. The boss says, 1 minute. How much salary did you give her? The manager says, sir, I gave her full 12,000 rupees salary. The girl says, no sir, I got 6,000. The boss says, how many months have you been working here? The girl says, for 6 months. The boss says, and for 6 months you have been receiving 6,000 salary? The girl says, yes sir. The manager says, I give you full salary. Why are you lying to sir? The girl says, I am not lying sir, he is lying. The boss says to the manager, what proof do you have? I have proof. Don't you know there is a CCTV camera here? You are the manager of this office. The whole office is under your control. I gave you all permissions. You can do everything. You have the authority to decide who gets what. You are deceiving me. You have been working here for 3 years, and for 3 years you have been doing this fraud with us. We don't even know whom you pay by bank transfer and whom you pay by hand. If she had not come in front of me, how would I know that the manager of my company is the thief? The manager says, no sir, the footage you see, we thought we would give some money to the security guard after 2 or 3 days. The boss says, so you have been doing this for 6 months. Did you ever come and tell me, sir, these are the deducted amount, keep them, and after a few days when the time is right, give them back to her? There is a surprise for you. The boss gives the manager a file. The manager says, sir, what kind of surprise? The boss says, open it. The manager opens it and reads it and says, sir, this is a termination letter. I need this job very much. For such a small mistake, don't give me such a big punishment. The boss says, small mistake? You ruined my name. You ruined my company's reputation, and you call it a small issue. The manager says, sir, this is my first and last mistake. The boss says, I don't care. What matters to me is my name and my reputation. Pick up the file and disappear from here. She comes 2 hours before you and leaves 2 hours after you. You are not worthy of this job. The manager says, sir, please. The boss angrily says, get out of here. The manager takes the file and leaves. If you like the video, like it and comment yes.